Good evening, and welcome to our special broadcast, where we delve into a question that is becoming increasingly pertinent in our technologically advancing world. Tonight, we are debating the proposition, could artificial intelligence, or computers, effectively replace human teachers? To explore this complex issue, we have two distinguished guests. Arguing for the potential of AI to revolutionize education is Mr. Alex Chen, a renowned tech innovator and a strong advocate for AI in education. And arguing against the complete replacement of human teachers is Ms. Sarah Green, an experienced educator with a deep focus on holistic student development. Our debate will begin with opening statements from each speaker, followed by rebuttals, a moderated discussion, and finally, closing statements. We aim for a comprehensive exploration of this topic.
Thank you, Dr. Hayes. I am here today to argue that artificial intelligence and computer-based systems are not merely supplementary tools. They possess the capability to effectively and, in many cases, more efficiently replace human teachers in numerous core instructional roles. The primary advantage lies in unparalleled personalization. I can meticulously tailor learning paths to each student's individual pace, style, and existing knowledge, something a single human teacher, however dedicated, cannot feasibly achieve for a classroom of 30 diverse learners. Imagine a system that identifies a student's misconception in real time and provides immediate, targeted remediation, or conversely, offers advanced material to a student who has mastered a concept ahead of their peers. Furthermore, AI offers unprecedented accessibility and equity. High-quality educational content and interactive learning experiences can be delivered to students in remote or underserved areas, 24/7, transcending geographical and socioeconomic barriers. This isn't just about access. It's about consistent quality, free from the variability that can exist between human instructors. Consider the immense gains in efficiency. AI can automate laborious tasks such as grading, tracking progress, and managing administrative duties, freeing up valuable resources. More importantly, AI systems generate vast amounts of data, providing deep, actionable insights into student performance and learning patterns that can further refine the educational process. This data-driven approach allows for continuous improvement of the educational software itself, creating a virtuous cycle of enhancement. When it comes to the core function of knowledge delivery and skill-based training, AI excels. It can present factual information, demonstrate procedures, and drill fundamental skills with tireless accuracy and consistency, ensuring every student receives a solid foundation. This is not a dystopian future. It's a future where education is more effective, more equitable, and more attuned to the individual needs of every learner, driven by intelligent systems.
Thank you, Dr. Hayes and Mr. Chen. While I acknowledge the impressive advancements in artificial intelligence and its potential as a supportive tool in education, I firmly believe that it cannot and should not effectively replace human teachers. My argument rests on the conviction that education is an inherently human endeavor, one that extends far beyond the mere transmission of information. Teachers are instrumental in fostering holistic development. We cultivate not only cognitive abilities, but also crucial social skills, emotional intelligence, creativity, and the capacity for nuanced critical thinking, attributes that AI, in its current and foreseeable state, is ill-equipped to nurture genuinely. Think about the spontaneous classroom discussions that spark curiosity, the ability to read a student's unspoken distress, or the collaborative projects that teach teamwork and empathy. These are rich, dynamic interactions that algorithms cannot replicate. Moreover, the role of a teacher as a mentor and a role model is irreplaceable. The student-teacher relationship, built on trust and human connection, is often a pivotal factor in a student's motivation, their personal growth, and their aspiration to learn. Students look to teachers for guidance, for encouragement when they struggle, and for inspiration to explore their potential. An AI, however sophisticated, cannot provide that empathetic human presence. Human teachers possess an extraordinary adaptability and an understanding of nuance that machines lack. We can adjust our teaching methods on the fly in response to unforeseen classroom dynamics, interpret subtle nonverbal cues indicating confusion or disengagement, and navigate complex ethical questions or sensitive topics with the necessary empathy and contextual awareness. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, human teachers ignite the why of learning. They share their passion, inspire curiosity, and help students connect knowledge to their lives and the world around them, fostering a genuine love for learning that transcends rote memorization. To reduce education to a purely transactional exchange of information mediated by AI is to misunderstand its profound purpose, and to risk a less human, less inspiring future for our students.
Ms. Green raises some valid points about the broader aspects of education, particularly holistic development and mentorship. However, I believe these are not insurmountable obstacles for AI, nor do they negate its potential to be the primary instructional force. AI systems are rapidly evolving. We are already seeing AI designed to recognize emotional cues and adapt responses accordingly. Furthermore, simulations and interactive scenarios driven by AI can provide safe environments for students to practice social skills and ethical decision-making. It's also conceivable that any remaining, quote, human touch aspects could be handled by specialized mentors or facilitators, whose roles would be distinct from core instruction, which AI would manage far more effectively for the masses. Regarding adaptability, machine learning algorithms are inherently designed to adapt and improve based on new data and interactions. While perhaps not identical to human intuition, the capacity for AI to personalize and adjust to individual student needs in real time, at scale, offers a different, arguably more consistent form of adaptability. We must not underestimate the profound impact of truly personalized learning paths that AI can deliver. If every student receives instruction perfectly calibrated to their needs, their engagement and understanding will skyrocket, potentially mitigating many of the behavioral and motivational issues that demand so much of a human teacher's adaptive skills today. The efficiency and accessibility gains are simply too significant to ignore, promising a higher standard of foundational education for everyone, everywhere. This is a powerful counter to the idea that the current model, with all its inherent limitations and inequalities, is superior.
Mr. Chen speaks eloquently about the potential of AI for personalization and efficiency, and I don't dispute its capabilities in processing data and adapting content delivery. However, I must question whether this algorithmic personalization truly equates to genuine understanding and, more importantly, human connection. Recognizing emotional cues is one thing. Responding with authentic empathy, providing comfort, or engaging in a meaningful dialogue about a student's personal struggles is quite another. These are deeply human capacities that I believe are beyond the reach of programmed responses, no matter how sophisticated. The idea that complex emotional and ethical dimensions of teaching can be, quote, programmed into AI or outsourced to other specialists fundamentally misunderstands the integrated nature of education. These elements are not add-ons. They are woven into the fabric of daily interactions within a learning community led by a human teacher. Furthermore, while machine learning allows AI to adapt based on data, it lacks the human intuition, the lived experience, and the ethical judgment that teachers bring to unpredictable situations. What happens when an AI encounters a novel ethical dilemma presented by a student, or when a student requires a form of support that falls outside pre-programmed parameters? The ability to inspire, to ignite a spark of curiosity with a personal anecdote, to foster a sense of belonging in a classroom, these are the intangible yet invaluable contributions of a human teacher that I cannot replicate. We risk a sterile, disengaged learning experience if we prioritize algorithmic efficiency over these human elements.
Thank you both for those compelling rebuttals. Alex, Ms. Green raises important points about the emotional and social aspects of learning. How do you envision AI-driven systems effectively fostering skills like empathy, teamwork, or complex ethical reasoning, which are traditionally nurtured through human interaction?
That's a crucial question, Dr. Hayes. I envision AI contributing in several ways. Firstly, through sophisticated simulations and role-playing scenarios where students can explore different perspectives and consequences in a safe, controlled environment. These can be designed to explicitly teach and assess empathetic responses and collaborative problem-solving. Secondly, I can facilitate peer-to-peer learning and collaborative projects, providing tools and platforms that structure teamwork and even analyze group dynamics to offer feedback. While the AI itself may not be, quote, empathetic, it can create conditions where students develop these skills amongst themselves. Regarding complex ethical reasoning, I can present dilemmas, provide access to diverse viewpoints and philosophical frameworks, and guide students through structured critical analysis. The human element could then focus on facilitating higher-level discussions around these AI-presented scenarios, rather than delivering the foundational content.
Thank you, Alex. Sarah, Alex argues for the democratizing potential of AI, bringing quality education to those with limited access to skilled human teachers. If I can provide a consistently high standard of core instruction, isn't that a compelling reason for its widespread adoption? Perhaps even as a primary educator in some contexts.
The democratizing potential is indeed an attractive prospect, Dr. Hayes, and I agree that AI can play a vital role in expanding access to educational resources. However, providing core instruction is only one facet of education. If this instruction is delivered devoid of human connection, mentorship, and the development of socio-emotional skills, are we truly democratizing quality education, or are we offering a diluted version of it? There's a risk that we might create a two-tiered system. One where affluent students still benefit from human teachers and the holistic development they provide, while less privileged students receive a predominantly AI-driven, information-focused education. This could inadvertently widen existing inequalities in terms of critical life skills, even if it narrows them in terms of basic knowledge acquisition. So while AI can be a powerful tool for accessibility, its adoption as a primary educator must be approached with extreme caution, ensuring it doesn't come at the cost of the essential human elements that define a truly enriching and equitable education.
That's a very pertinent concern. Looking ahead, what do you believe is the most realistic future for the role of teacher? Is it a complete takeover by AI, a hybrid model where AI assists humans, or will the human teacher remain central, with AI as a supplementary tool? Mr. Chen, perhaps you could start, then Ms. Green.
I foresee a future where AI handles the vast majority of direct instruction, content delivery, and assessment. This is the hybrid model, but one where AI takes the lead in its areas of strength. The human teacher role would evolve significantly, perhaps into a learning experience designer, mentor, or facilitator of complex projects, focusing on skills AI is less adept at fostering. So not a complete takeover, but a fundamental redefinition, and a significant shift in responsibilities, with AI at the core of knowledge dissemination for enhanced efficiency and personalization.
I also envision a hybrid model, Dr. Hayes, but one where the human teacher remains unequivocally central. AI should serve as a powerful assistant, an intelligent tool that empowers educators, rather than supplanting them. It can handle routine tasks, provide data insights, and offer supplementary learning resources, freeing up teachers to focus on what they do best, which is fostering deep understanding, critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence, and building those vital human connections. The teacher should be the conductor of the orchestra, with AI as a highly capable instrument, not the other way around. The human element must remain the heart of education.
Throughout this debate, I have highlighted the transformative benefits AI can bring to education. Unparalleled personalization that adapts to every student's unique needs, unprecedented accessibility that can bridge educational divides, and remarkable efficiency that can optimize learning processes. I envision a future where AI-driven systems handle the core instructional load, ensuring every student, regardless of their location or background, receives a high-quality, engaging, and individually tailored educational foundation. This isn't about diminishing education. It's about elevating it, making it more effective and equitable on a global scale. Concerns about emotional development and mentorship are valid but not insurmountable. AI can be designed to support these areas, and the role of human educators can evolve to focus on these higher-order skills, working in synergy with AI. We stand at the cusp of an educational revolution. To cling solely to traditional paradigms in the face of such powerful technological advancements would be a disservice to future generations. Embracing AI as a central component of education is not just an option. It is an imperative if we are serious about unlocking the full potential of every learner and preparing them for an increasingly complex world. The future of education is intelligent, personalized, and universally accessible, and AI is the key to unlocking that future. Let us have the courage to build it.
In my arguments today, I have sought to underscore the indispensable aspects of human teachers. The profound emotional connections we forge, the critical mentorship we provide, and our unique ability to foster holistic development that encompasses far more than academic knowledge. While AI offers intriguing possibilities as a tool, an over-reliance on technology, particularly in the context of replacing human educators, carries significant risks. We must be wary of the potential for dehumanization in learning environments, the ethical complexities of AI decision-making in education, and the ever-present concerns regarding student data privacy and algorithmic bias. The future I advocate for is one where technology serves to empower human teachers, augmenting their skills and freeing them from administrative burdens so they can dedicate more time to direct student interaction, personalized support, and fostering a vibrant, empathetic learning community. AI can be a valuable partner, but it cannot be the heart or the mind of education. That role must always belong to dedicated, compassionate human educators who understand that teaching is not merely about programming knowledge, but about nurturing human potential in all its rich complexity. Let us embrace innovation thoughtfully, ensuring that technology enhances, rather than diminishes, the human-centered education that our students truly need and deserve. The enduring value lies in this human touch, this irreplaceable connection.
Thank you, Mr. Chen and Ms. Green, for your exceptionally insightful and passionate contributions to this important discussion. You've given us a great deal to consider. We've heard compelling arguments for AI's potential to revolutionize instruction through personalization and accessibility, and equally strong arguments for the irreplaceable human elements of mentorship, emotional intelligence, and holistic development that teachers provide. It's clear that the path forward will likely involve a careful balancing of technological capability and human values. We encourage our audience to continue reflecting on these complex issues as we navigate the future of education in an increasingly digital age. That concludes our broadcast for this evening. Thank you for joining us.